Hello, welcome to the Interational and welcome to unlocking full potential of your brain by neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity, it is like this built-in feature that naturally comes with a human being. It is accessible to anyone and everyone, especially when we talk about personal development and transformation. Neuroplasticity is like the universal superpower to change and adopt. It helps you pick up new skills, habits, modify behaviors and attitudes, and even recover from tough times and enhance mental and emotional well-being. Imagine your brain as this cool, flexible system that rewires itself based on what you do and experience. That is the way you can get this well-rounded approach to growing and getting better as a person. So this is the fourth video of this short program. If you are a newcomer and do not know about neuroplasticity, you must watch the previous part of this course to foundational and basic understandings. Link is given in description below, and subscribe this channel to join this course. In previous video we have discussed the secrets and inner working of the brain's cells and neurons, and in this video we will explore effects and impacts of age, environments and lifelong learning on your brain in the context of neuroplasticity. Historically, when neuroscience had not developed so much at that time, people believed that our brain is not flexible. Especially as we get older, it becomes harder to make any change in our brain. But today's science tells us that we can change and make better our brain at any age. Changing the brain is the final thing, but how much you can change your brain, it depends on age. I am going to direct you here to a very famous international research study. Rosenzweig and Bennett did this research in 1972, and this study showed that the environment around us has a big effect on our brain. These studies usually involve mice, and this is because the mouse brain, if there is a miniature model of a human brain, is very similar to this one. If you take a neuron of brain of mouse and a human brain's neuron, you will see very little difference between them. Therefore, we usually conduct such research on animals, and from their study, we can infer that humans will also behave in the same way, because at the moment we do not have such technology through which we have directly conduct experiments on our brain. So in this research, two environments are created here. One was an pleasant environment and one was a normal. A single rat was kept in the normal environment and the space was kept less. A few toys were also kept low in it, but in an pleasant environment, there is also room for multiple mice with toys, which means they will have more experience. When these mice were placed in these environments for a period of time and their brain connections were observed, it was found that how their brains grew up and how they connected. The neurons in limited space were a little more dense, could not connect to, and many of their branches could not be formed. But on the other side, where there was an enriching environment, the synapses was much faster and better. This shows us that the environment around us has a great influence on our brain. Perhaps this is the reason we place young children in KG classrooms designed to provide a stimulating environment. But the environment has many other effects on the brain. It has a profound influence on the mind's functioning and well-being. Triggers on the brain also come from the environment. These triggers can be psychological and social triggers as well. This stimulation can drive changes in the brain's structure and function, highlighting the mind's adaptability to external influences. Social triggers have a huge impact of the brain, as time spent with friends never forgets you. And if there is an incident where someone hits you, that is a physical trigger that you do not forget. There are cognitive triggers. These triggers can range from intellectual challenges to complex tasks that engage the brain's cognitive functions. So many triggers come to us from the environment. If the triggers are more, our brain will work more, develop its processing space will increase. Exposure to more stimuli and experiences lead to increased brain activity and development, expanding its processing capacity and adaptability. One more thing needs to be said here, that the brain needs new skills. If you are not taking new skills and new experiences, then your brain will slowly get old and its connection will be limited. Failure to acquire new skills and experiences can lead to cognitive stagnation and reduced adaptability as the brain's connections become less flexible. You will start forgetting things, and along with that, science also says that your chances of getting diseases of old age, which are diseases of the brain, also increase. This decline can result in memory problems. Furthermore, a lack of mental stimulation may increase the risk of age-related brain diseases like dementia and Alzheimer. According to scientific research, actively engaging the brain in learning and novel experiences is crucial for cognitive vitality and long-term brain health. Bring out new skills. Every month you must think about what new thing I have learned this month. Because as you learn new things, your brain will make more and more connections. Our brains are more flexible at a young age. A scientific reason for this, neurons have a coating on the outside. This is called myelination. This coating is not as abundant at a young age because of this flexibility exists in the neurons of the brain. But as age goes on, the process of myelination increases, and at the age of 30, this process stops. After 30, things become relatively difficult to learn. As you age, your brain's flexibility and processing speed and its transmission will gradually decrease. So this was all about the importance of maintaining an enriched and stimulating environment, as well as continuously acquiring new skills and experiences to support brain health and flexibility. In the next video, we will discuss brain's activities and exercises that are simple but impactful, designed to bring about practical changes in your brain chemistry in the context of neuroplasticity. So to make an attachment with us, subscribe this channel and let's grow together.